Hey everybody, it's Jody Adams here with a post-Thanksgiving bar burn for you guys. It's going to be short and sweet. You'll be in and out of here in probably about 40-ish minutes maybe. And all you need today is a mat and your sturdy surface and a smile, of course, and a desire just kind of to get a good little workout in after enjoying some time, hopefully, with your loved ones yesterday. But thank you so much for being with us again, sticking with the why. Hopefully you guys are checking out all the different virtual classes that are offered, as well as the ones that we've got available to you live at the Y. I will be starting on Tuesday with a Barrefit workout at 9:30 a.m. So come see me. And if you have not seen, remember the governor's new order for masks being worn during exercise. So bring yourself some water, bring your towel, wear your mask, and join us inside. But get yourself set up, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have posted the link to the playlist I'm listening to, but as always, it is going to be totally up to you. You can just listen to me talk to you. You can listen to whatever you'd like to in the background, or you can listen along to the Spotify playlist. So without further ado, hopefully this is going to stay. I've got you set up a little bit differently to do the pre-recorded. So if I come up here, it's just to make sure you still see me in the frame that I want you guys to see me. All right, I will count you down if you like to listen to the music with me. I'm going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. Our first song, No Promises. You're just going to start. Ground through those feet. Those feet are hip distance parallel. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Push those hips forward, taking that arch out of the back. Nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Deep breath all the way up. Just getting in tune with your body. One more time. You're going to hold those arms right up overhead. Lift those knees up and up and up and up. You're lifting hip height. Working into those lower abdominals. Those arms are contracted, nice and tight, pulled back. Feel those back muscles starting to warm up. Pull those elbows down. Point those toes, lift, lift. Just getting that blood flowing through the body. All right, add that little twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Wringing out that waistline. Lift and pull, lift and pull. Back to center for 8, 7, 6. Squeeze through those biceps as those elbows drop. 4, 3, 2. Hold the arms, kick those legs out front. So you're working, pointing those legs, squeezing through those quads. So you can always just tap out in front, tapping right in front. Tap, 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 tap. All right, long arm reach. I don't care if that foot barely comes off that floor. You're adding that little tiny twist, reaching. My arms are burning because I'm contracting so tight. 8. That leg just lifts as high as you can, keeping it tight and straight. 4, 3, 2. Back to knee lifts. Hold the arms. Lift, 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 lift. Last 8. 4, 3, pull the elbows down. So, those elbows drive to the back of the body. You're pinching those shoulder blades together, lifting and pulling. You guys should feel that heart rate going up. Add the twist. Finishing out right here. Twist, twist. My mat gets all wonky. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I want you guys to stand wide V. Those heels are towards each other. Those toes are out. Arms come straight out to the side. Shoulders are down, so don't let them creep up. Push them down into those pockets. Single knee bend and lift. Those knees track out over those toes. So take this time to get your form right. So from the side, tailbone and back are sliding along that wall. We're not hinging. We're not arching. It's not a squat. It's a knee bend. Those hips are open so you feel those inner thighs engage. Down and up. 4, 3, 2, hold it to your lowest point and pulse it down. Tiny little presses. Knees are pressing. I want them in line with those second 2 toes. All right, down, down. You're staying low. It's not big. It's tiny press down. So you're in your lowest plie point and tiny pulses towards the ground, down. So what we're going to do, you're going to keep on pulsing right here. I'm just going to tell you. We're going to move into a curtsy. So curtsy steps back behind the opposite hip. All right, we're going to stay on the same side. So right now, to my surface is my right leg. I'm going to step with my left leg, all right? So choose which side you want to start with. Maybe if you're standing next to your surface, outside foot is going to be your worker. All right, here we go. Pull center and curtsy, center, curtsy. Arms come with. So this leg stays pretty still. It gets a little pulse out and back. But all that works right there. This foot's just tapping, 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 and tapping. So I'm not standing tall, all right? You're working into that one standing leg. That one's going to start to burn fast. 4, 3, 2. Now you can always have a hand for stability. Hold it here. Pulse down. So you see, both my feet, our toes are still facing out. I'm pressing into that front leg. I'm not leaning forward. I'm not arching. I'm not squatting back. I'm right between those thighs. All right? Pull that belly in tight. Everything's engaged. So if you're not near something, you might want to, because our next move, you're going to be balancing on one leg. We're going to move from this curtsy pulse, lifting this back leg to the inside of our standing knee. So if you want to use your support, get yourself near it. Here we go. It looks like this. Drop, lift, drop, lift. So whatever feels comfortable, dropping and lifting. If it's easier for you to face your surface, you can do that. Working into that front leg, drop, lift. If coming to your knees too much, just tap right next to that ankle. Eight, 7, 6, pressing into that standing leg, dropping and lifting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. All right, here we go. Step out and in, out and in. Heels apart, heels together, dropping down in between those legs. Now, to add intensity, you can lift to the heels, or lift it to the toes so those heels are up. Again, still working into that standing inside leg. Yes? It should feel good. The heart rate should be going up. 8. Now add a little reach over, lift, over. Squeezing the legs together at the top. Tiny little pause. Squeeze. That belly's in nice and tight. 8, 7. Whew, you guys should feel the quad on that inside leg. 4, 3, 2. Hold it right here. Straighten that body. You can stay in releve, or you can come to flat foot. That outside leg comes out to the side. Side of the leg, side of the foot are going to go up towards the ceiling. Arm stays next to your ear to start. Lift. So side leg right here. Lift. Lift. Lift and lower. So I want that leg pinned straight, all right? I don't care how high it goes. You keep it tight from the hip all the way through those big toes. Nice and tight and straight. Lift. Bring that arm to meet it. Feel that oblique start to get involved here. Lifting. Lifting. So you see, I'm not laying down. I'm staying tall. My head has a string attached. Someone's pulling it through the ceiling. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up and pulse it. Up, up, up. Squeeze, squeeze. So I'm going to show you guys from the side. My leg is right out from my hip. It's not behind me. It's not in front of me. It's right out in line. All right? So you're going to feel the outer part of your glute, oblique down to the outer thigh here. That arm is reaching, but you're not leaning either way with that torso. 8, 7. Pull that belly in nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Lower it down. Turn to face your surface. Same inside leg is now in front. Back leg's down. Lunge it down and up. So pressing into that front heel. If you need to take your stance shorter, I still want you shooting that bottom back, that right cheek or your inside, your front foot, that cheek is going towards the chair. You're bending both those knees. Big pulses down and up. Down and up. Tummy stays in nice and tight. Down, up, down, up. 4, 3, 2, hold it low. Pulse it. Woo-wee! Tiny pulses. So I want you guys to think. Tip of your thumb. It's about an inch. So you're not moving very big. If someone was to walk into the room right now and look at you, they might wonder if you're even doing anything. But you guys are contracting and feeling every muscle working. The little movement. Press, 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 press. All right, can you lift that front heel? Get deeper into that quad of that front leg. Again, you can always step that stance in. You're still keeping that leg, that front leg working the same. Belly's in. 2 more sets. 8. All right, I want those arms out the widest that you can on the surface you're using. Right outside those shoulders, drop that front heel. You're going to lunge and stand tall, lifting that back leg. Just lift till you feel that glute catch. So I want nobody flinging that leg. It's down and lift, dropping and lifting. That front knee bends deep and straightens all the way up. If you want to add the releve at the top, you can. Working into those calves. So, your glute is going to catch your leg and stop it at that tight point so you don't overextend and go too far. Lower, lift. Bigger movements, gets that heart rate up. 3, 2, hold it here, lower that leg, tap, lift. So you know what happens. After we finish this whole series on this side, we're going back to the other side. So that body is square to your surface. Scoop that belly, try and take that arch out of the back. 4, 3, lift the heel of that standing leg if you can. It adds a little strength, intensity. Hold that leg up. Pulse it up. 8. Squeeze from the top of that glute all the way through that foot. That leg is pinned straight. If you relax it at all, you lose that work into those muscles. Soft bend in that standing leg. Pull that belly button all the way to your spine. I'm sweating, y'all. I hope you are. Keep the pulse up, 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 up. 8. 4, 3, 2, hold that leg right there, hold it there, curl in, extend, imagine that hamstring, you're working, you got a cable attached to that ankle, 100 pounds, you're pulling in and carefully placing right back out, squeeze. So all the back of that thigh, squeeze in, extend, squeeze in, extend, squeeze, squeeze. 8. 4, 3, making that leg longer every time. Hold that glute, or heel that in. Tiny presses, up, up. So it's tiny. See, you barely see my leg moving. So we're not moving knee to knee and out. You're up at your highest point. You're trying to press those toes a little further away from the body. Press up, up. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5. Tummy's in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Shake that out. All right. I'm going to move my surface. You can too if you need to. All right. Same thing. Wide stance. Single plie. Down and up. This should feel nice. Tummy's in, nice and tight. Hold it down, pulse it down. So your opposite, the leg that was your standing leg should now be facing out. Your surface is facing on the same side that used to be your outside leg, right? Remember, knees are pressing back. You should feel those inner thighs engage. You're contracting and squeezing everything in the lower half of the body. Those arms are tight, extended, like someone's pulling them to opposite sides. That tummy's in nice and tight. Breathe. Pulse down. Eight. We're going to go into those curtsies. 4, 3, 2. Start in the middle. Here we go. It's pulse and curtsy. Pulse and curtsy. Opening and closing. Open and close. You see my inside leg barely moves. It's just my support. out, and in. Now my shoulders have not ridden up to my ears. I'm pressing them down. Make that leg start to work as hard as the other one did. 8. 2. Hold it here, tiny pulses, down, 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 down. You're pushing into that front foot, that front leg, that inside leg. It has not straightened at all. You'll get that here in a minute. You're pushing into it, but you're keeping that body right in between both thighs, so you're evenly distributed with the weight, but a little bit more pressure is going into that front one. Press. Now remember, we're going to move to the passe, so you're going to want to make sure you've got that surface near you. 8, 7, hand there if you'd like. 4, that foot's going to come to the inside standing knee. Drop it and lift it. Straightening at the top, bend up, all the way down, all the way up. Bigger movements is your cardio. That tummy's in tight. Drop, lift. So you're getting double work right here. Dropping and straightening into that standing leg, yes? Yes, Jody. I hear you guys. One more set. Drop, lift. Tummy's in. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. Step it out. Out and in. Flat foot to start. No leaning. Dropping and lifting. Evenly distribute the weight as you step out and in. Clanging those heels together, squeezing those inner thighs. Now you can add that releve. Dropping flat foot, lifting heels. No reaching yet. Y'all should feel that inside leg. All right, add that reach. Down and lift. Lower and lift. Dropping and lifting. That belly's in tight. I want you to imagine a corset wrapped around that core. At its tightest point, you keep everything engaged and tight the whole time. So much of this class revolves around your core. Drop and lift. Drop, lift. 4, 3. Get that nice stretch, nice little crunch towards your surface. 2. And hold it here. Straighten that body. You can stay in releve or you can come to flat foot. Extend that outside leg. Lift that leg up. Arm stays still. Your body is lifted nice and tall. So you guys should feel the whole side of the body start to engage. 4, 3, 2. You're going to add that arm to reach towards that leg. Lifting. It's like a standing oblique crunch right here. Do not lean that body over to it. I just want you lifting that arm, lifting that leg and lowering that arm. I don't care how high that leg goes. Leaving that arm right there, about shoulder height, maybe a little lower to meet the leg, depending on how high that leg goes up. But feel all that muscle work. You guys are in charge. You're burning off all that turkey, that pumpkin pie, gravy, mashed potatoes, collard greens, whatever you had yesterday. 2, 1. 1, hold that leg up and pulse it up. Now remember, side of the leg, side of the foot are facing the ceiling. Your knee is facing the device that you're looking at right now to watch this. I don't want you leaning. Even if that leg is right there hovering above that floor, as long as it's tight and straight, you're working into those muscles. So keep doing that. Pull that belly button to your core, all the way to the spine, like someone's yanking it through the backside of your body. Eight. 4, 3, 2, don't drop that leg. 1, turn to your surface, drop that foot. That inside leg's in the front. All right, lunge it down and up, lower and lift. Press into that heel. 3 more, 2 more. We're gonna go into those nice big pulses. Here we go, down, up. If those toes in the front lift up a little, that's okay, down, up. 4 more, you're gonna hold it low into your pulse. 2, hold it low, pulse it, down, down, down. Remember, if you need to, you can step that back leg in. Just make sure that front cheek is pushing back towards that chair seat. All right? That front knee stays over your ankle. It does not push over those toes. All right? So if you've got someone or a mirror, I don't want you like this. I want that weight shifted back towards that back foot. Lift that front heel. Tummy's in. 8 more. All right, you're going to drop low, lifting that back leg. Drop, straighten that standing leg, that front leg, dropping and lifting. Now, no flinging. That head has a string. Someone's pulling it straight through the ceiling. All right, drop, lift, drop, lift. Just lift till you feel that glute catch. You guys will feel it. You'll know it. All right? So no overextending. It's going to hurt your back. Drop, lift, drop. If you squeeze that cheek the whole time, it automatically stops you. 2 more. Hold it here. Lower that leg. Tap. Now you can come into releve for some intensity into your strength, or you can stay flat foot. Whatever feels best to your body today. Y'all know these are here. You can come back to them. Tap, lift. Four, 3, tummy in. 2, 1, hold it up, pulse it up, up, up. So the pulse only happens because you're squeezing that cheek, okay? So that's why that leg may only move a 1/2 inch. That's okay. It's all just in the contraction. That leg's just back there for a little extra, right? That's like your weight you're carrying right now. So you barely see my leg moving, squeeze. Squeeze, I'm just squeezing this cheek. Put your hand there. You can feel those muscles working. Don't open up. Keep those torsos and hips square to the front. 8 more. Tummy's pulled in. Take that arch out of your back. I don't want you looking like this. Scoop it, flatten it out. Curl in, extend, You've got that 100-pound cable attached to your ankle. Squeeze and release. You've got to place it. You don't want it slamming out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You guys are nearly done here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that heel in and press those toes up. Squeeze that belly in. I felt myself arching. I had to give myself a little scoop. See how tiny my movement is? You barely see my leg moving. 8, 7, 'Good job. 4, 'I gotta see where I'm at with my songs. Okay. And release. All right, guys, real quick. You're going to lay down onto your backs. We're going to finish out here in bridge and a plank series, all right? So I want you guys to lay on your back. Press those feet into the mat. They're hip distance parallel. Squeeze those cheeks and push those hips up. Tiny pulses. Up, up, up. 8, 7, 6. Ground through that right foot. Lift that left foot to the right knee. Up, up. 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're not dropping those hips. Keep the pulses. Put that foot down. 2. Ground through that left foot. That right foot's going on to that left knee. Here we go. Press. 2. 4, 3. Don't stop the pulses. Both feet on that floor for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower and lift the hips. Down and up, down and up. 4, 3, 2. That should have just got you a little extra. Lower all the way down. Roll onto your one side. Bring that hand right there underneath your shoulder. You can keep that bottom knee on that floor, extending that top leg, or both those legs can come together, lifting, reaching those arms up overhead. Bring that arm right up to the ceiling. Nice slow scoop. On my count, if you need to drop that knee, you can. You're going to scoop down. 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4, scoop. That hip drives up. Feel that torso twist. Lower. 2, 3, 4, and lift. One more time. Lift. Hold it here. Carefully rotate back to the center. I'm going to shift myself. You guys stay exactly where you're at. That opposite hand comes into the middle of your mat. Shift yourself to the other side. Choose your level. Bring that arm overhead, reaching down, trying to touch over the top of that head. Arm comes back up to the ceiling. Here we go. 4 count scoops. 2, 3, 4, and lift. 2, 3, 4, and scoop. 2, shoot those hips up to the ceiling and lift. That shoulder's right over that wrist. Scoop. Pull that belly in nice and tight. One more time. It's scoop. And lift it up. Hold it here. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Rotate to center. Hold that plank. I want you to think about pulling that pelvic bone up towards that belly button. The bottoms don't go up. If you're right here and you drop to your knees, you still keep that nice tight torso and core. All right, you choose your position that feels best for your body. Holding it right here. Last little 30 seconds here. Squeeze everything. Shift that body forward. That chin's out over those fingertips. I don't want you back here. You're up on those tippy toes. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back into down dog. Pedal through those feet. Pressing that heel down towards that mat. That belly's in tight. Both heels down to that mat. Woo-wee. All right, as you shift forward, I want you to bring that right knee, or that right foot up to the outside of that right hand. Pressing slightly on that knee. Lift that right arm up towards the ceiling. Oh, I'm sweaty today. I haven't even had my turkey yet. It's not even time. And bring that hand back down. Drop that back knee. Shift to that heel and flex that front foot, dropping that chest down towards that leg. Whew, nice deep breaths, guys. You did it. You're amazing. Shift that body forward. Bring that foot back. Shoot yourself back in down dog one more time. Feel that stretch. When you shift forward, bring that left foot to that left hand. I got sweat dripping in my eyes right now. A little press out on that knee with that tricep or knee or elbow there. All right, lift that left hand up to the ceiling. Nice torso twist right here. That belly's still pulled in nice and tight. Bring that hand back down, drop that back knee, and shift back onto that heel, flexing that front foot and dropping that chest down towards that knee. Shift that body forward. Bring that foot back. I'm going to face you guys. I want you to roll back onto those toes, separating those knees. Real nice low squat right here. All right? You can sway side to side. Just get a little stretch down here. I want those feet to stay wide. Bring those hands right here. And as slowly as you can, I just want you to lift yourself into a squat position. Using those legs, you worked so hard. Now rise all the way up. Lift those arms. Woo, bend those knees. Bring those hands back down, heart center. Into that squat. Those hands come to that mat. Shoot those hips up to the ceiling, straightening those legs. Bending those knees, alternating. Both knees straighten. Pull that belly in tight and slowly roll yourself up to standing, tucking that chin to your chest so your head's the last thing to come up. Nice deep breath at the top. And exhale. And give yourself a round of applause. You guys did amazing. I just lost you on here. Thank you so much for being with me. Let me know what you think of this. I hope that you guys get a good sweat in. Nice, short, and sweet. Go enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you soon. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys in person next week.